Sean Brazier, the General Manager of Rainbow Skyreach, and introducing you and a welcome to the home of BushCat light sport aircraft that we manufacture at Springs Airfield based in South Africa. I'm going to take you on a plant tour and just basically describe everything that happens at the site in the factory from the start. Firstly, there's two options. There's a ready-to-fly aircraft or a kit option, your choice. So you can purchase a ready-to-fly aircraft which is built here on site at the factory, or you can choose an option to have a kit and assemble it yourself. Our kits are easily put together in a matter of 250 man-hours with no special tools or equipment required. In fact, there was an aircraft built by 25 school children in Australia in a matter of 5 days at an air show. The RTF's ready-to-fly aircraft obviously take a little longer, but you do get to choose your trial colours. You have a various choice of colours, and the entire aircraft will be put together from railing tube. We have various colours, tri-laminate that is used for the sail surfaces, and our sewing department will cut this out and manufacture the sewing to various designs and specs at your request. So as mentioned, you get to choose your colour scheme and designs, various options that you can choose from. If it is a ready-to-fly aircraft will be, the composite will be resprayed, actually sprayed according to your design. If it's a kit build, you'll be building that or spraying it yourself. The tubing comes into our factory. It will go into the workshop department. Obviously everything gets QC'd, everything gets checked that it meets the minimum material certificates. It will go into our workshop where the tubing is either bent, drilled and cut to size. From there it will get packaged, barcoded and move on to the following departments. There is also a dedicated welding department with two brilliant welders. Anything that needs to be welded, brackets, you name it, will be put together. After each and every process down the line, there is a quality control check done by two quality controllers. From there, it will go to our stores area, receiving, and after stores receiving, it will get dispatched to either where it's going into a kit or whether it will be going into our assembly department to start the process of a ready-to-fly aircraft. One of our aircraft, very known to us as IIB, performed a huge amount, in fact over 2 years of flight testing done in Oudtshoorn by a company called Tafasa. Part of that was to meet international specifications and also to improve the stability and the controls of the aircraft, which were really amazing, but they've been made even better. The aircraft was fitted with various data loggers and lots of test equipment. Part of the 2 years of flight testing, that aircraft endured over 200 spins and recovered successfully. There was no incidents whatsoever, and all the structural testing was done throughout that flight phase. Everything was monitored at the site on data recording devices. At Skyreach we have a number of engineers that were working continuously on improvements, modifying brackets and making the product even better. Any things that are picked up where there are anomalies are obviously worked on immediately and major improvements made. There's obviously upgrades that are worked on, new improvements that are put out, any requirements that are required and the bracket will be in-house done through CAD drawings by one of our engineers. Our stores plays a major factor. 90% of our parts are manufactured in-house at the Springs Airfield. Any outsourced parts will come into our stores department, get quality control checked, and then go into the stores receiving and into their various bays. Right, in our stores department, once all the components have come together for an aircraft, be it the composites, the sails, all of the items, the nuts, the bolts, every single thing is included throughout the entire kit. The ladies will have barcoded and checked it. The entire kit is packaged into what we know as plastic sleeves, barcoded, and the entire kit, if it is a kit, is put into a set of 4 wooden timber crates, which is then shipped directly out to the customer. Our in-house composite department gets the fiberglass which comes in. It is then cut down to the required sizes according to templates. We have in-house molds. Everything is hand laid up with very, very good care, and once taken out of the mold, it is quality control checked and then moves on to the stores department. The Composite Department creates every single fiberglass component of the aircraft here at Springs on the airfield. Our ladies in the sewing department will receive the trial laminate which we purchase, and according to your color schemes and design, they will cut out the material and they will then stitch it through a zigzag double stitch on sewing machine, an industrial sewing machine. Again, your choice of design. Everything is manufactured here, with the material down to the cargo pods, the luggage compartments, seat belts, the upholstery, absolutely everything that is done in the aircraft to do with fabric and sewing cells is done in-house here at Springs. On behalf of Rainbow Skyreach, I'd like to invite you to come to see our factory at Springs in South Africa and see how we put a light sport BushCat aircraft together from start to finish.